Namaste, and a very happy Independence Day to all Indians around the world. Well, if you are someone who loves art, culture, who loves to decorate your home with those unique pieces that you don't normally find in stores, well, then today's interview is just for you. Join me as I interview Shilo Menezes, the director of the Curator from Singapore. The Curator is a store that has a mix of home decor and art from different parts of Asia. It's stylish, it's exquisite, and most importantly, it is a business run with a purpose. Joining me today is the very stylish and creative Shilo Menezes, a mother to two wonderful babies, Ariana and Caleb, and wife of Savio. Her family means the world to her. She is originally from Mumbai, India, and now a resident of Singapore. Being an only child, Shilo has always had her parents' wholehearted love and support, and they have encouraged her to reach for the stars and go all out to achieve her dreams and goals. Shilo takes great pride in being recognized and voted as one of the top 40 entrepreneurs for iVenture, a ZTV and Dreamcatchers initiative, in celebrating the spirit of entrepreneurship in Singapore. She is an ex-flight attendant who loves traveling and is passionate about art and cooking. In her spare time, she enjoys sharing these hobbies with children and friends through interactive as well as online classes, and has also conducted a few classes during the pandemic. Shilo strongly believes that it is important to keep your mind and body active to lead a healthy lifestyle. She is indeed very blessed to have the support and love of her parents, husband, and children in all that she does. Family is everything to her. Hi, Shilo, and welcome to Natalie Inspires You, a platform that helps women to choose heaven, health, and happiness.
Thank you, Natalie. It's a pleasure to be on your show, a platform that inspires women, and I'm so glad to be a part of this today.
Oh, it's so lovely to have you. And I must say, Shilo, you're looking gorgeous. I love the jewelry, I love the sari, and I love your home decor. And as I've said before, this interview is going to be flooded with creativity and a lot of fun.
Thank you.
So, Shilo, before we actually begin the interview, how about we start off with a warm welcome on Independence Day?
Namaste and happy Independence Day to all Indians.
So, Shilo, can you tell us about the Curator and what is your work all about?
So the Curator is a home decor store and it embraces diverse cultures and captures the essence of craft styles and the beauty from all over Asia through all our art and home decor products. Products are essentially handmade, curated and designed for our customers, keeping in mind what they like and the aesthetic beauty of a product or a region. Our vision is, Nati, to promote skilled artisans and encourage indigenous craftsmanship, thereby helping to provide and sustain employment. And every piece that we have has its own unique story around it. Our mission is to strive to bridge the gap between art forms and various artists from all over the world, though keeping intact their uniqueness and exquisiteness and bringing this to our customers' homes in a very sustainable manner, of course, at the end of the day.
So I really wish you all the success, especially for your mission in the future.
Thank you very much, Natalie.
Does your company have a couple of core values? Because that's also a very important part of a successful business.
Yes, we do. priorities, of course, are customer satisfaction. You know, being in the airline industry for such a long time, we always know that the customer is always right, and the best possible thing to keep in mind is always customer satisfaction and commitment. Commitment to excel in what we do, integrity, humility, honesty, and accountability. So keeping in mind today's scenario, you know, we always aim at sustainable living, or, you know, being able to recycle or reduce and reuse products.
Very impressive. So do you have something to show us, some of your art pieces or some home decor that you could, you know, give us a little history about?
So Natalie, I've always been passionate about art and home decor, and through all my years of travel, I have always brought back unique pieces of artwork from the regions that I have visited, and celebrating the artist and the art of the land. And an artist speaks volumes through their work or art, and it always resonates with his thinking and his and the way he feels. So for me, inspiration comes through various artists, and one such person who I really admire is Han Meilin. He is a Chinese artist, and he always encourages artists to seek inspiration from the ancient motifs and themes of Chinese rock art, which I'm sure not many people have heard about. And he always says, you know, you rather look in your own country and look at your own culture, etc. And there's so much in your own backyard that there's no dearth of art. This is one of his pieces which I really love, and this is what we have in store as well. Oh. So this is a tribute to Han Milan. Another beautiful piece that I'd like to share today is the Sumbawa pony. It is one of my favorite art pieces. This majestic and graceful pony is finely detailed with cut work, and there's a history behind this. So it is believed that these ponies were brought in from Mongolia and bred in Sumbawa, an Indonesian island. Color coordination and changes and detailing is personally done by me before it goes into the furnace. And I sit with the artisans and go through the drawings and the artwork and the detailing to suit the needs of our clients, especially if it is a customized piece, which we do.
And I really like the fact that you shared how you yourself sit with the artisans and get involved with them. That shows that you much love what you do, Shilo, and you're very passionate about it, for you to do what you're doing.
Yes, Natalie, I love what I do and I'm very passionate about it. So we have a couple of wooden statues and sculptures as well, done by our artists. They're all handmade. And what you see here is reclaimed wood, sustainable wood. This piece that I have is, you know, made, this is around 80 to 90 years old. This is from Rajasthan, and what we have here is a print, a block print. Okay. And what we've done is we've made it into a beautiful home decor, like a showpiece on a stand.
Excellent. You know, I haven't been into art, of course, as much as you. So just listening to you is, it's so interesting, and it's so nice to know what goes behind each piece that you present to us. So lovely.
So we are really happy to also introduce our jewelry line, and our jewelry is also handmade, and we're from Nepal and Bhutan. And what we have is they are all glass and stone, and they're not made of plastic. Our entire line is has been inspired by civilizations of the Indus Valley, that is between 3000 and 1500 BC. So what I have here is also something that they would wear during that time. Beautiful. And there's all, it's there, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a lot of handwork and cut work and, you know, embossing done. These are also beautiful pieces. These are drawings that were found in the caves during that era, during that period. And of course, we jazz it up with a little bit of, pop of blue, because I think it gives a nice color. And so where we think that we can, jazz it up a bit, we do add different stones and colors so that it can, brighten the entire piece and the show, the look of the piece.
I must say, Shilo, this line of jewelry is beautiful, beautiful. And I'm so happy that we're doing it today on Independence Day. It reminds me much of home.
So talking about ancient civilizations and antiques, I also have a range of antique collection, which is around 80 to 100 years old. These beautiful pieces, they are from Bhutan.
Wow.
And if you see the natural patina, these are all incense holders. These are all handmade, and you can see the embossing on it.
Wow.
So I do have a lot of antiques, also antique pieces which are around 100 years old.
Wow, brilliant.
All these are, of course, curated by me. Since I love traveling, I go to places and I try and, source all antique stuff as well.
Interesting. And for somebody who hasn't been exposed to a world of this, I think there's a lot to learn. I'm so glad we're having this chat today.
Happy to be here, Nats, and to share and inspire always.
Shilo, and it always inspires me to see entrepreneurs who have a social cause attached to what they're doing, because I believe that moves into a much deeper level, from a surface level to something really deep. So do you guys have something like that?
Yes, we do, Nats. The Curator is very proud to collaborate with Safe City, Red Dot Foundation, which is an NGO that was started after Nirbhaya in Delhi. They organize campaigns to spread awareness about gender-based crimes. Spread awareness, educate, and empower communities to understand what constitutes sexual violence in order to end prevalent harassment and violence. Safe City is a platform that crowdsources personal stories of sexual harassment and abuse in public spaces. So this data, which may be anonymous, gets aggregated and collated as hotspots on a map, indicating trends at a local level. So the idea is to make this data useful for individuals, local communities, and local administration to identify factors that cause behavior that leads to violence, and to work on strategies for solutions. So I think it's very, very important to feel empowered and to make a difference. And we are really, really happy to be associated with Red Dot and Safe City.
Oh, that's amazing. And believe me, Shai, what you're supporting is really the need of the hour. I believe all of this would be on your website. And if our viewers would like to read more,
it is. They can, and we also have a link to the Red Dot Safe City website on our website itself. So if anybody wants to donate or wants to be a part of and wants to volunteer, they can also they can connect with Red Dot and Safe City. Of course, I don't think you know this, but Safe City has also come to Malaysia. So it's not only in India now. They have expanded and they've gone to Malaysia, Trinidad, Tobago, and a lot of other countries as well.
Oh, brilliant.
So it's a worldwide organization now.
I must look that up. If you're saying it's here in Malaysia, I definitely will look that up. So that's brilliant. And for our viewers, I will be sharing the Curator's website and all links to the Facebook page and Insta page. So please do have a look. I'm sure it will be something that you will be able to support, something that you will be enamored about, and I'm sure you'll enjoy reading up. So Shai, how do you run your business? I know that you began as a home-based business, but of course it's really moved out by the grace of God and you're doing so well. So how do you really run your business in Singapore?
So I have an online store, and along with the online business, I do pop-ups, exhibitions, road shows, exhibitions in hotels are some of the ways how we feature our products. That's basically mainstream how we work.
Oh, brilliant. But tell me something. During this pandemic, like all other businesses, I guess you guys would have got affected by it.
Yes, I think a lot of us have been affected by COVID. It is upsetting, but I think we should not stop and we should continue doing what we are passionate about and what we like. So there is an initiative which I had undertaken, or it's still in the process. So I started it in April, and I collect rotis or chapatis from families, and we distribute those rotis to migrant workers who are under quarantine, and also to the stranded Indian students who have no accessibility to food or kitchens. This was done through the assistance of a local Gurudwara. So the Gurudwara would prepare all the food. The families would bring the chapatis, and we would pass it on to the Gurudwara. On an average, I think around 3,000 meals are distributed per day. And this is an ongoing project. And what is great is that the entire community has come forward to assist in this wonderful cause, even though the donor has never met the recipient. I try and get our whole family involved in this wonderful work. And I think it's really important teaching children to give back to society from a very young age. And it inculcates in them a sense of responsibility and gratitude for what they have, and definitely humility. So there are so many little things in life that we take for granted, Nats, and giving thanks to the universe, to our Lord, and to our Mother for all these blessings are so very important. I personally believe that, God is present everywhere, and to feel His presence, it is very important to be able to give with open arms. Every drop in the ocean counts. You will always feel His love and presence through your generosity. And we try and live our lives in this manner as much as possible.
So happy to hear that. And for our viewers today, the ones watching our show, whenever you have a business with a purpose, it will never stop you from doing the good. Like Shilo shared during COVID, I mean, her exhibitions would have been stalled, I'm sure, and business took a backseat, but she didn't stop. She moved on with a purpose. So brilliant, Shai, and God bless you for that. Shai, I quite remember you sharing with me a brilliant idea that you have in the pipeline. Do you mind sharing that with our viewers today?
Basically, Share a Cake. It is an initiative where we bake cakes and we take them to, old folks' home and children's homes. So it's in the pipeline, of course, but we plan to do this in the future. And the launch date is next month, that's September 2020. We plan to celebrate their birthdays with them, as most of them do not have loved ones to be a part of their celebration. Plan out and chalk out with the health staff and the nurses of these homes. So yes, I mean, I'm really looking forward to this full sharing. And yeah, thank you for bringing it up. And maybe other people can be inspired. And it's a great cause, I think.
Lovely, lovely. I'm so glad you were fine to share this idea, Shilo, because I'm sure so many of us can try something similar to that. So much meaning that we can add to the lives of so many people around us. And Shilo, I'm so happy that we've had a chat like this. Of course, virtually, I would have preferred to have it with you over a cup of coffee. But I'm so glad we did that, other than conversations either at Clarky or a Singapore barbecue. It's so lovely to know all that you do, and something that I didn't know about. All of this is really so pleasing, and I'm truly, truly grateful for what you're doing.
Thank you. I think these little acts of kindness, I think, I feel God's hand reaching out and helping me and inspiring me to reach out to the less fortunate and in need. And I think we can all make a difference. And that helps us to strive to be better people. There's no end to giving and loving, Nats.
And on that lovely note, let us all be inspired by what Shilo has said. There is no end to giving and loving. So thank you, Shilo, for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure. God bless you.
My pleasure, Natalie, and thank you. And thank you for inspiring everyone around you. God bless.
So let's end it Indian style, Shai. Namaste.
Namaste.
So welcome to the Curator, a store which has an eclectic mix of art and home decor from different parts of Asia. Our products are specially curated and designed, and they capture the essence of various craft styles and works of art from all over the continent. As you see, most of our products are all handmade products. Our mission is basically to promote skilled artisans and encourage indigenous craftsmanship, thereby helping to provide employment in a very sustainable manner. Our vision is to strive to bridge the gap between various art forms and artists from all over the world, though keeping intact their uniqueness and exquisiteness. We have some antique pieces as well that you see over here. These are around 80 to 100 years old. That is from Bhutan. There's another art piece. It's an antique incense holder. We have a lot of Pranakan, Indian, as well as the famous Singapore shop houses as coasters. We also like something very contemporary but yet artistic or from the old world, like the terracotta warriors. So the yellow basically adds a little bit of pop of color to your room. This is another antique piece. Both these are pillars from ancient homes that were torn down, and we kept these pillars and we've converted them into candle stands. We also have a range of jewelry. These little delicate agate pieces. The pineapple stand is hand carved. The bird is also hand carved. These are made of stone, soapstone, and they're carved by hand as well. So we have a range of products, and I hope this has been an inspiration to most of you.